Stern Show.
You really loved him.
I did, yeah. He was my brother.
And that's why the band had to end when he died, because he was the heart and soul for you, right?
Well, he was a good part of it. He was also, he was a loose cannon, but he was a spectacular guy. He was a good-hearted man. He helped me a lot.
Are you fiercely anti-alcohol and drugs because of what it did to the band?
No.
Because it's sort of...
No, I'm not. I'm not. And drugs I have no interest in.
Right. Never did.
I did a little bit, yeah. But it got in the way of joy.
Right. And when Jimmy got into drugs and Bonzo was alcohol and up, that had to be life-draining to you, in a sense. I mean, because then you lose the spirit of what it is you got into this for.
What happened to me was this sort of thing. I was in a car wreck in the mid-'70s, and I was in a wheelchair for 7 months. And
you had to stop a tour, right?
Yeah.
Did you feel guilty because you kind of like kept the band off the road for a year? Was that a tremendous pressure?
No, of course you can't feel guilty about being nearly dead.
Right. Your wife was driving the car at the time, and it was a terrible car. I remember thinking like you were dead. I remember because you read these things. They didn't have the internet at that point. It was very confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you had to wait for the paper to come from Greece.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it took forever, but
the deal was, my point is that when you've been out of the game, when you can't drive a car, when you can't get in the bathtub, when you can't do anything, why waste a second of time, after that?
Life became precious. Right. You knew how,
Would you try to say to Bonzo or Jimmy, hey, guys, life is precious. What are you doing to yourselves? We have this great career going. We have music. We have wealth now. We have everything.
No, wealth is as much as it is material, it's also a condition of the mind, so you've got to be you have to have your own internal wealth, and it has to be built in, not sort of jammed in there. And we never ever, their lives, their own free time was their own free time, and it always was like that. And that was one of the reasons why we actually did maintain some sanity throughout the real crazy days, because we didn't spend all that time. We didn't live together off the road or anything like that. I used to see Bonzo a lot, but we'd just be in the pub, So
it's probably healthiher, right? Because if you spend that much time together, you become aggravated with one another. Your personalities start to clash.
Maybe, yeah. Also, I mean, geographically, me and Bonzo lived where we always lived,
right?
And so that was that. So I didn't follow anybody's private lives.
The Howard Stern Show.